Good morning. Oh, I'm so tired. Need to get ready for a doctor's appointment. Wake me up so we can go. I set my alarm for much earlier because I was like, okay, I can either fit in a workout before I go down to the doctor, or I can go drop that stock off that I was supposed to do on Saturday, but then they were closed. But I was so tired, I was so anxious about this appointment that the last time I looked at my phone when I put it on charge here in the kitchen, was it 1:45 this morning? Now, I always get anxious before any appointment. Anxiety! But this time around, I think I am a whole lot more anxious because the reason for my doctor's appointment is I need to speak to my doctor about the course of action moving forward with regards to testing for cancer. So my aunt Natasha, she had a special case and she hates the fact that they called it special. Cervical cancer and ovarian cancer. Thankfully, the cervical cancer didn't come back, but the ovarian cancer has been reoccurring for 4 years. And she has done all and I think it's genealogist test. I might be wrong with that. It sounds like genie in a bottle, and I always say it and go, that can't be right. Because why would a genealogist that sounds like a genie in a bottle grant you the bad news of, oh, by the way, these abnormal cells are cancer? But anyway, or whatever the case might be. So she had these tests done, and I just so happened to be at her place during that holiday, and they called her Skype call or a video call to say that came back positive, and that basically all of us have to at some point or another in our lives get tested. So that would be her daughter, myself, my daughter, and because my aunt was so young when she got cancer, because my gran was so young when she passed from cancer, and because my mommy had cancer at the age of 46 and went in for a operation for a twisted bowel, passed away from a clot, but doctors said had she survived the clot, she wouldn't have made the year because the cancer was so aggressive that it was already in her other organs. So having all this knowledge in my hands, it would be very, very silly for me to not go to the doctor and get myself checked, to do whatever's necessary so we can avoid what we all want to avoid when we hear that there's cancer, is chemo. And I mean, I don't know, no one can prepare us. What to expect? How the hell would we know? Guys, look so high up. Oh, now you're down low. Chopping off the forehead. No, babe, it's fine. The forehead's been foreheading quite a bit lately. Sorry, I just took my tablets because as I'm speaking, I can feel myself getting like worked up and like super anxious. And again, I think to myself, I can only imagine, and that might only be like the lick of the teaspoon when it comes to how crazy my imagination can take me, how my aunt must feel before, during, and after every chemo tablet, every fluid, every vitamin C, every waiting for the results. Like, I love my aunt very much and I'm so proud of everything she's gone through, but I'm like, I don't want that to be my life, and I'm petrified. Man. I'm scared. And nothing's even happened yet, so I feel actually really silly for being this upset. But I can empathize. And that's what was so much time and compassion for my aunt, because this little bit of feeling that I'm feeling right now, in comparison to what she must feel, oh man. Oh. And I was gonna do my workout when I came back, but I'm gonna go in gym clothes. I just thought to put a little bit of makeup on so I can look decent. But look now, look at this now. And doctors freak me out. Going to doctors' rooms. PTSD is so real. And because people don't understand it, they think that it's not real. But it's like, for example, going back to this doctor's office today. The last time I was there, outside of my heart palpitations that I'm on now medication for, I was there for my accidental dog bite. And that was scary. Going for all of those scrapes and cleans and all of that jazz. I cried before the appointment, like now, anxious. During, because it was painful. After, because I was relieved. Only to have to go back 2 or 3 days to repeat it all over again over a course of 3 months. And no thank you. So just going to these this practice, not really much to choose from in this town. It's not the doctor's fault either. It's not like, yeah, I'm happy to be here. Sort me out, China. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm scared to be here. It's never good. You know what I mean? Doctors are never good. Shame. Shouldn't we start like just rocking up there out of the purple? Just to hang out and then go take a cup of coffee and bring a friend to the waiting room and just talk nonsense there for like 15 minutes just to have like one good memory attached to it, or one good feeling attached to it. You know what I mean? Should this be a thing? Gonna come with me for coffee at the doctor's office and hold my hand and tell me everything's okay, we're just here for coffee and we're gonna laugh and we're gonna have fun. The one thing I do like about this doctor's office, however, is the house that it's in. Dream. Doctor's appointment done and dusted. Thank you, Father, because my nerves can't take these things. So he has recommended that I go and see a gynecologist. So I will have to make an appointment for that in my hometown of Port Elizabeth, because we don't have a gynecologist that comes through to our little town. So I think it's St. George's or Green Acres, one of the two. Anyway, so I've got to make that appointment. I'm still going to do it when I get home and find out if my medical aid is covered by them, because otherwise we're going to have to get a mayonnaise jar and start saving some senses, because these appointments can be so expensive and that stresses me out even more. But over and above all of that, everything went very well in terms of my checkup. My sugar's fine, my blood pressure's fine, all of that jazz is fine. So I'm glad that's done. So the next step is the next step, and we'll just tackle that and whatever emotions come with that when it happens, because the amount of anxiety bubbling in my body right now, even as I speak, even though a part of me is relieved, I just have that like clutching feeling in me. Be gone! I ain't got no time for you today. I've got stuff to do. After my appointment, I actually stopped at a friend for coffee. It was really nice to see her. I haven't been to her place to just chat and catch up in so long, so the soul needed it very badly, but I always talk up such a storm when I'm there that even though I feel like I'm gaining some goodness from it, I think when I leave, she's gained a whole lot of tiredness. Bless her, I love her so much. She's got so much patience for me, but I always imagine her like when I leave, like just sitting back on the couch going, whew, that was a lot. Ugh, yeah, ne? So after seeing her, I came home and then spent the majority of my time recording this pack order with me, which I posted on TikTok today, actually. Or have I posted this one? No, I still post this one. I've got like another 3 more that I need to post. It's burning a hole in my gallery because when I get excited about orders and stuff, I just want to post everything. But I actually sent off not videos, man, Robin. There's no coffee in this house. I can't think. I cannot. How am I supposed to function? What was I trying to say? Sent them messages today to confirm that they have in fact received their order and they've opened up, because I don't like to post until they've done that, because I don't want them to see what their little gift is to say thank you for purchasing on my website. And then after I was done with this, I made supper and I literally was just min gespin. I was like, I couldn't be bothered with anything else. It's been a hell of a day. A taxi also drove so fast up my behind on the way home that he overtook on the left hand side of me, and I couldn't even veer to the middle of the road to give him space because I had a fleet of oncoming cars on my right hand side. So I was like, you know what, this day is just a little bit too crazy for me. I went to the doctor, cried my eyes out. Then the courier double swiped my payment. Then I had to go get a refund. Taxi almost freaking annihilated me on the highway. Came and packed an order, had to drive all the way back into town. Made supper, and I plainly cooked the spaghetti for far too long. It was disgusting. I don't think this day needs any more of me in it. I'm just going to sit on the couch and seeing there's nothing else good to watch, I'm going to rewatch season 4, I think it is, of Stranger Things for more than the 4th time. And yeah, I'm just going to sulk. I'm just going to vibe out in my sulk. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. Now, if you guys are wondering if I did, in fact, phone the gynecologist after I said I'm going to phone the gynecologist, I have not phoned. I'm procrastinating again. Because even though I want to get the things going and everything on the ball, I'm scared. So I will need to do that now rather than later. So, yeah, maybe I should do that now and get over and done with. I don't know what I expect from this phone call. I'm so sick of this anxiety. Like, where is the exchange department? Where do I exchange this anxiety? Where do I get my cash back? And where do I get a voucher for all the inconvenience it's caused my life? If anybody please, has a friend that knows a friend of a friend, especially that works there, if I could get their direct number, that would be freaking amazing. Because if I've still got to hold on the line or stand in a long queue, it's not going to work for me. I'm just thinking now, you know what I should actually do? I should make myself a lekker cup of tea and watch that 60-minute interview with the Bella Gibson, you know, that apple cider vinegar on Netflix, but the real Chickaboo in the real life with the real interviewer. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, until next time, guys. Bye. Bye. I'm going to go watch this now. Bye.